of Olubumi Owa of Admiralty Road, Lekki, Lagos. It's free to attend events, so it's a free to attend event, but registration is necessary. You can register via bit.ly, that's bit.ly/ADCN National Conference. Okay, so bit.ly/ADCN National Conference. That's where you can register. For more information or inquiries, partnership, sponsorship, you can call the number 0812 626 2814, 0812 626 2814, or call 0803 838 0173, 0803 838 0173. The conference will be streamed online via ADCN's social media handles, Association of Diction Coaches of Nigeria on Facebook. You can follow at diction_coaches_of_Nigeria on Instagram for more details about the events. Okay, that's at diction_coaches_of_Nigeria on Instagram for more details. The 2024 ADCN National Conference is proudly supported by P1 Max, the British Council, Chrysalis Schools Limited, MTN, and 99.3 Nigeria Info FM. Yeah, before Joy comes to kick me out. Lagos, I know that you people are in traffic and I cannot be the only one that absolutely hates driving in traffic. Just the thought of being stuck in one spot. My dear, you don't need to tell me. It can be very frustrating, I beg. Honestly, if I'm not listening to Sunnyside in that traffic, or I'm not hearing somebody keeping me company, if I find any other thing to make that wahala better, I'm definitely going to jump on it. So you can imagine how excited I was when I heard this gist and I said, I took my share to Lagos sharp. I heard that Noor has something special planned for traffic today. Yes, Thursday the 22nd, and I'm sure you are wondering what it is. No, traffic is not joining, it's not aligning. Wait, well, if you're passing through Osborne Foreshore to Ikoyi right now, if you're passing through Ozumba Mbadiwe to Circle Mall, Allen Okpebi to Adeni Jones Ikeja, or Maryland to Mobolaji Bank Anthony. If you are on any of these routes that I've called, that's Osborne Foreshore to Ikoyi, Ozumba Mbadiwe to Circle Mall, Allen Okpebi to Adeni Jones Ikeja, Maryland to Mobolaji Bank Anthony, well, Noor is about to excite your taste buds with some good jollof for the road. And guess what? Well, I heard that there are special criteria for being part of this not good jollof treat, so you can't just come and go and collect free jollof. No, you're heading to Aja. You now say you want to turn back and come to Ikoyi. Stop that. So there are criteria. So hear the criteria first before you now know whether you will turn back or not. Well, the criteria for being part of this not good jollof treat is if you're driving in a green car. That's one. 2, if you're wearing an outfit, okay, so you're driving in a green car or you are wearing a green outfit and your car is not green, no voila, you qualify on today. So it has to be today, or not tomorrow, not the day after. If today you're driving a green car or you're wearing a green outfit, well, today is your lucky day. And if you're also a woman driving, or anyone driving with kids in the car, whether daddy or mommy, so far you have kids in the car, you're a woman driving, well, you are also going to be in luck for good jollof, all courtesy of Noor. So it's a Noor good jollof treat, and it looks like there is finally something to look forward to in traffic, and it's all thanks to Noor. Do not forget to send my own share of the tasty jollof. I'm telling you the gist now. It's not that you know I'm going to line up and collect jollof, you not come and give me. You know I like food. I will just fight with you and not give you the rest of the gist. Anyways, I've always had you covered with the latest gist. I'll come back to give you more. Yes, Lagos. It's the Peter Rufai Summer Sports Camp Season 8. I've been saying this time without number. And right now, they are bringing it to Amoor Odofin. Okay. So it is Peter Rufai Summer Sports Camp Season 8, Amoor Odofin chapter. And it's happening. Okay. You've asked and they've listened. And you can now come to the Peter Rufai Summer Sports Camp program. And it's continuing. It's bigger, it's better, and it's been an incredible summer so far because they've had like one edition already, and they're excited to keep the momentum going. So do not miss out on this perfect opportunity for your kids to discover and nurture their innate talent in the game of football. Okay, and yes, your preferred summer program promises to be an unforgettable experience filled with inspiration and excitement and endless possibilities that will boost your kids and make them stand out from the crowd. So you might be thinking, oh, maybe registration has passed. Well, it has not. So you can go and register today and enjoy the drills, skills, and thrills with the true legend of game himself, Dodo Mayana, and other experienced coaches. And guess what? Parents are not left out. Yes, so parents can come. Come on, come on. Let's create beautiful memories together. Okay, it's going to be fun. Peter Rufai Summer Sports Camp Amoor Odofin chapter starts on Monday 19th August, okay, to Saturday 31st of August 2024. It's happening at the Dairos Turf and City Pride School, Amoor Odofin, Festac Side, Lagos. Now, registration is open to boys and it's also open to girls. So far, you're between the ages of 3 to 17. So if your kids are between the ages of 3 to 17, oh yeah, now start registering. Okay, for more inquiry or sponsorship, you want to ask questions, not to worry, you can contact them on 0810 058 0744, 0810 058 0744, or you can call 0806 498 8993, 0806 498 8993, or you can shoot them an email at starroofofficial@gmail.com. That is starroofofficial@gmail.com, or send them a WhatsApp message on the number 0811 0811 230 1652. Okay, that's 0811 230 1652. All this is powered by Star Sports Development and supported by Cool FM, Nigeria Info FM, and Wazobia FM. It's the Peter Rufai Summer Camp, rekindling your innate potentials.
On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info.
The sunny side, the sun rises here. Welcome. All right, my name's Joyce. This is the final day for the work week, and we're glad we have it. 1, 2, it's a Thursday. It's Confessions Thursday. After Confessions Thursday, we go to the Lords of Logic, and that's just introducing to you what's about to happen. If this is your first time listening to Nigeria Info, anyways, what else could I give but a warm welcome to you? Welcome to the sunny side. Okay, so remember on Confessions, when you call and you don't say your name, and maybe you can assume why that happens around here on Thursdays. Well, it's because many times you really want to tell the story without necessarily letting out your ID. And now we have that carpet rule where you can just tell the story. You don't necessarily care for whose story it is, as long as it's a story that happened to you, you'd like to share, get off your chest, you want someone to give you an advice on, because it's either something you're struggling to fully comprehend or interpret, maybe understand in order to determine the next phase in life. Like, life is really what it is. One moment you think you really, are in control. Another time something happens, or another moment you realize you're really not in control. Life can sometimes surprise you. Sometimes life can almost... I think there are life experiences that dare to even break not just the human mind, but the human spirit. Sometimes it's so painful, and sometimes, it's full of questions or mystery. It could be in your past. It may even be your present. And for those of you who see forward, maybe it's already in your future and you know it. Well, let's talk on Confessions Thursday. When you call and you do not say your name. Yes, and I hope that that's a sensible level of comfort where you can truly just tell your secret without bothering about being seen. We're not pulling back any veil from any face or any covering. We just want the story. And however crazy or unusual your story may be, best believe we'll have come close to that or maybe have even heard something like that. Okay, so I think that just pretty much gives you a good idea as to what's about to happen. Once again, when you call in, you do not say your name. I also would like to let you know, you can send your confessions on WhatsApp, and the WhatsApp number is 0809-597-5805. Good. Now, if you're calling in, 0201-277-0993. That's for the male. For the female, if you are calling and you're female, 0201-465-7190. I'm ready, just about ready to hear, to moderate, and if I have to, maybe advise, particularly if you want my advice. Otherwise, the public is your backbone. They have opinion, they have similar experiences, they're probably more clear-headed in some regard, and I would say they're a useful resource as far as trying to get help with understanding or dealing with the problem. Now that we are all in the clear, we begin Confessions Thursday. My name's Joyce. Once again, welcome to the sunny side of Nigeria Info.
On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info.
So now we begin Confessions Thursday. Remember, when you call in, you do not say your name. Who's that? Intro song. What song was that? I cannot remember. Is that James Arthur? I think that was James Arthur. Say You Won't Let Go. Maybe that's the song you're asking me about. That's it. James Arthur, Say You Won't Let Go. Okay, now leave me alone. I have work to do. Confessions Thursday, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Okay, so I'm going to have to read this one. Was sent to me. Let's see. Okay, so it does quite appear this is a female. And she says, I've been divorced before. My marriage only lasted about a year and a half. I really thought I had the best thing. I tried to make it work. But honestly, sadly, I must admit that I started to see the marriage fall out after, say, about 7 to 8 months. Maybe even earlier. I just denied it. Only started to admit it to myself after about 8 months or close to a year. I would love to be married. I don't know if that's a wrong mindset to have, because I'm thinking I have done everything right. I am 42 and would like to know if there's anything I should be doing differently. As far as the reason for the breakup, I think the only reason we broke up is because we eventually had to admit that we're not compatible. But then again, something inside of me thinks that there could be something I may not be doing right. Honestly, I'm willing to learn or unlearn anything, including the possibility that even my mindset or approach to marriage could be the reason my last marriage broke up. I know it's a little shameful to say that my marriage lasted a little less than 2 years, but it's the truth, and I hope that you can not judge me for that. Look, I will never judge you. Who says that's not the best decision you made? No, of course, I'm never going to judge you for that. I don't even know the story. And worse, even if I did, I don't have an opinion. Do I want to have an opinion? Absolutely not. There are many reasons things happen. And sometimes the best thing to do, the most important thing to do, is to step away, like get a separation or get a divorce. Particularly if you are honest about what should make a marriage work. It's not exactly what you have. Hey, what else is there to do? Now, it doesn't appear to me that there is any issue with you. I don't think so. But maybe it's that kind of situation where we have to sit down and really, really comb through your mind, then find out what lice fall off, find out what skeletons drop. Otherwise, from your message, nothing exactly says this is your problem. So I don't see it, and I'm going to say that I don't see a problem. Yeah, is there a possibility that people perceive this whole idea of marriage wrongly? Absolutely. Now, there isn't any one thing that I'm about to say that applies to you, but from a personal observation, when I hear people talk about marriage, I notice off the jump that the first thing that's missing in their language, and the only reason it's missing in language is also because it's missing in their mind, is love. The whole, I don't know what they think. I don't know what they're thinking, but certainly doesn't quite appear that love is front burner. I think everything else is, then somewhere along that list, down the list, is love. No, I don't judge you at all. And I have reasons why I think fundamentally, first and foremost, it need be love or it's nothing. In fact, if it's not love, then it's nothing. That's my stance, and I'm dying on that hill. So I don't know what you want, because one, we must establish, hey, what are you looking for? What do you want? And then off of what you think you want, because many times you think you want something, right? You think you know what you want, and then you are handed what you thought you wanted, only for you to realize what you thought you wanted isn't exactly what you want. Well, at least now that you have it, you realize, oh, you want something else. Good. So that's the first and most important question I'm going to ask you. What do you want? And then in order of priority, we can begin to analyze what's important, what's most important, why this is important or should be important, and take it up from there. So if you're sending me another message, I'll just wait. Other than that, this is all I have to say as far as this matter is concerned. But even more importantly, I think that it's good that you're putting yourself on the market. I like the fact that you're a little open-minded, but I would also say that you have some principles, like you have some non-negotiable, just so that you're not jumping at everything that looks like an offer because you want to be married. All right, good luck, honey. Okay, now welcome 99.3 Nigeria Invoice Confessions Thursday. Remember, when you call in, when you call in, you don't say your name. Oh, Lord, what happened? Can someone help me get the engineers? Because I don't know what I'm looking at. Thank you. Okay, hold on. We're back. Hello, it's Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info. Okay, I lost you. Hopefully you'll make it back. Good. Please, I need insight on how to confront my son, whose mom discovered that he is smoking drugs. Ooh. I think you mean I distrust and need an informed perspective on the best way to handle it without losing him. Warm regards. Oh. Wait, hold on. The first sentence. I need your insight as to how to confront my son, whose mom discovered that he's into drugs. So his mom, your wife, or his stepmom? I'm not too sure on that one now. But basically you have a son who's into drugs. And yeah, but if you say his mom, is this only a problem because his mom discovered? See, I need to understand that. Okay, but then you say I need informed perspective on best way to handle it without losing him. Well, this is going to be interesting to process. I think meaningful relationships are necessary for conversation that may, at least to a large extent, not become inflammable. So you kind of get the picture. It's like, well, you have a good relationship. And because you have a good relationship, you can truly have serious conversation and bank on the fact that the good relationship will not become, because of the good relationship, the conversation or the difficult conversation will not become inflammable. So that's one. So I don't know the kind of relationship you have with this son of yours. And then I can't quite shake off the fact that it seems that this is only much of an issue because the mom, and I don't know if that's his mom or stepmom, has discovered it. I think you want to first, and this is me, I would suggest seeing a therapist would be good. But off the jump, can he confide in you? Can you both really talk about this? Is this something that he likes to do? Is this a bad habit that he needs to understand that he needs to quit, and that the family is willing to support him through it? Like, what's the relationship? Because if you have a good relationship with him, it'll take a while, but as long as you show him support and love, I want to believe that he can come out of it. Now, there are some young people who are not dependent on your support or love. They don't even want it, because whatever this habit is, they're sticking to it through and through. Once again, that's also another possible scenario. I don't know the scenario that you have. Losing him, yeah, it's really what it is. May not. But the relationship is important. And if there wasn't one relationship yesterday, I would suggest today's a good day to begin easy, loose relationship, just to get him to become a little comfortable so he can talk about it. And talk about the fact that he likes it. Talk about the fact, he doesn't like it. He wants to quit. And ask him,
you are listening to your number.
Are you open to seeing a therapist and all? And you can pick it up from there. But I think first, let's establish a relationship where there's communication. We're off on a break. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Natasha Kimani. I'm a governance and public policy expert and the host of Talk to Me Direct podcast. Talk to Me Direct is produced by Luminate. Luminate is a global foundation working to ensure that everyone, especially those underrepresented, have the information, rights, and power to influence decisions that affect their lives. In this first episode, I speak with Amina Salihu, a feminist and a practitioner in the philanthropy field in Africa.
And so once a country does not prioritize the well-being of its teachers, you're also diminishing the value that you have put on education.
Like and subscribe to Talk to Me Direct wherever you get your podcasts.
The first two semi-finalists of Nigeria Info's I Beg to Differ Tournament of Champions have emerged from the quarterfinals. On Thursday, we will meet the next two semi-finalists who will go head-to-head. At 4 p.m., Minanengio Furi David and Oguneye Ayomide will debate the topic. Is the belief in analysts from Infosystem and Onadidela will debate the topic. Animal testing for scientific research justified. I am Yvonne Okaifo. Join Femi Obang Daniels and me as we discover who the next two semi-finalists will be. I Beg to Differ Tournament of Champions. 16 debaters, now 6. One winner, 2 million naira. Sponsored by Lesheho Microfinance Bank. Supported by Chrisland Schools, Olaiya Foods, Obiwizi, Call to Fly, Biloxi, and Massey Street Children's Hospital. For sponsorship and partnership, send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ. A Tournament of Champions.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The sunny side 99.3 Nigeria Info. You're still listening to Joyce, and yes, she has money to give away too. Okay, maybe not Joyce, but oneplay.ng. So
What do you mean? Not me.
well,
But I'm the one giving away the money.
oh yeah, no, okay, Joyce wants to give you money. Are you going to collect it? Yes or no? What's your problem? If you didn't win on WhatsApp Lagos and you're feeling bad, well, this is not the time to feel bad, okay? Start playing now, because she's going to draw one lucky winner. One lucky person is going to go with 20,000 naira right now. Okay, this hour, this sunny side hour, one lucky person is going to go away with 20,000 naira. If she doesn't call your number, doesn't mean that you've not won. Okay, she's going to draw the number. One play is going to call you. Okay, so if you don't know what to do, well, use 500 naira. Go to that website, www.oneplay.ng, or just dial *347*880*3#. If you don't have a smartphone, that is the smart USSD code. The fact that you don't have a smartphone doesn't mean you should not be smart. Okay, start playing now. Okay, with as little as 500, you can join the winning team. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every single day. Lagos, do not sleep on this. You can win money on the Money Crossfire. What's up, Lagos? Sunny Side, which is happening right now, and you do not want to sleep on it. Game on shows and weekend as well. Football Frenzy show, they're giving away money there as well. And every Friday, which is tomorrow, there will be a jackpot, 50,000 naira for one lucky person. It can be you. It can be you. Yes. Are you happy the way they are rejoicing with other people and they've not called your name? I'm sure you are not. So playing during the week just automatically qualifies you for that weekly jackpot, and your chances of winning are still the same whether you play on the website, which is www.1play.ng, or you dial the code *347*880*3#, *347*880*3#. I know why I'm pressing on this code. I'm pressing on the website because you will not say Kemi did not call it for you. She didn't give you a chance. I've called it like 5 times now. Go and play. Don't carry last. Okay, remember to play responsibly. Remember to tell a friend. If you're under 18, this one is not for you.
At your convenience. It's there on our mobile app and website.
Download the mobile app on iOS and Play Store or visit www.nigeriainfo.fm.
99.3. Let's talk. It's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The first two semi-finalists of Nigeria Info's Ebekto Differ Tournament of Champions have emerged from the quarterfinals. The Aradua Folarin and Mary Ukeashia. On Thursday, the next two semi-finalists will emerge. At 4 p.m., Minanengio Furi David and Ogunaya Ayomide will debate the topic: is the belief in an afterlife essential for a meaningful existence? And at 5 p.m., Oke Orji Delight and Oluwalade Demilade will debate the topic: is animal testing for scientific research justified? Tune in from 4 p.m. to witness all the action. Meanwhile, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission wants Nigerians to know that its officials did not share the forfeited assets linked to the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele. The anti-graft agency, in a statement, denied reports suggesting that its personnel were involved in sharing the forfeited assets. The EFCC spokesman, Dele Oyewole, says the notion of sharing the proceeds of forfeited assets is strange to the agency. And there has been an upward review in the fees for a standard passport. The federal government approved the upward review as part of its efforts to maintain the quality and integrity of the passports effectively. This is contained in a statement by the Service Public Relations Officer for the Nigerian Immigration Service, Kenneth Udo, in Abuja. According to him, the new charges take effect from the 1st of September. Based on the review, a 32-page passport booklet with a 5-year validity window that used to be 35,000 naira will now be 50,000 naira, while the 64-page passport booklet with a 10-year validity window, which used to be 70,000 naira, is now 100,000 naira. But the statement says the fees remain unchanged in the diaspora. That's the news update. You are still listening to The Sunny Side with Joyce on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Quality talk.
Intelligent conversations.
Always interesting.
So engaging.
Sometimes even mind-boggling.
Nigeria Info. Ask everyone. Anyone.
Minding our business about information is not our thing.
We bring it to bed.
President Bola Tinubu says his 9-month-old administration has attracted $30 billion.
This government is full of propaganda.
One of the reasons why there is scarcity of food is because of the lack of coordination.
Nigerians want to see what you are doing. They don't want to hear what you want to do. The president himself said, he said, let the poor breathe. They are kneeling on our necks.
Nigeria Info.
Your station for talk.
It's 99.3.
Watch this. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I can say, my chick on the side says she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Man, I'm thrown and I don't know what to do. I guess I gotta give you part 2 of my confessions. If I'm gonna tell it, then I gotta tell it all. Damn, they cried when I got that phone call. I'm so lonely. I don't know what to do but to keep you part 2 of my
99.3 Nigeria Info. The sunny side is Confessions Thursday. It's 4 minutes past 1 p.m. You're on the sunny side, and remember, when you call into the show, you have to be anonymous. Confessions doesn't allow your name be known or your face be seen. All we care for will be the stories of your life, the good, the bad, maybe the ugly, or even the crazy. We're talking on the sunny side. Okay, so I'm going to quickly read this one. This is for a gentleman. He says, Joyce, please, how do you advise? I have an emotionally dependent woman, and sometimes I think it's a burden for me. I like her, but I wish she was a little bit more emotionally independent. Is this a problem, or am I wrongfully judging her? What do you think the answer to that question is? I think you're wrongfully judging her. There's nothing. What do you mean emotional dependence? Usually relationships call for emotional interdependence. So are you looking for a business colleague to be in a relationship with? Do you want a gym buddy that you're in a relationship with? What are you looking for? Because you may even be in a wrong relationship at this point. I'm glad that you sense that something could be wrong. I'm glad that you want to fix it. But emotional interdependence is not wrong. Now, I don't know if you have a crybaby, someone who is just weak emotionally, that you have to support them even mentally and emotionally. That doesn't appear to be the content of your message. You're only just saying that she's emotionally dependent on you. I don't see the problem. What you have to do is, do you want to be in a relationship? Relationship requires emotional interdependence. Good. Now, if you're not dependent on her emotionally, do you even show any emotions? Maybe that's even where the problem lies, that you don't even show any emotion. So you probably just treat her like one of your guys, you know, and maybe she wants a little bit more and it's drawing your attention to it, or maybe even complaining. And it's the complaint that has brought you here, where you're like, you know, just, I don't know what you want, but it sounds as though, you know, you may not be showing enough emotions, and that's an assumption. But in the event that you like her, and this is your message, I don't see the problem. In fact, I will say that there is no problem. If there's something else you think I should know, yeah, I'm here for it. Otherwise, she's in a relationship with you. What she's doing is what she's supposed to do. And if you're not doing it, why? Well, you should. Otherwise, find a robot, find a kin, you know, find something inanimate, find something without a soul. Good. You don't have a problem. So I'm hoping I've been able to answer this question simply. You're the guy. Thank you. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Joyce. Good afternoon.
It's Confessions Thursday. Do you have a confession?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes, Joyce. I want to break a public calabash here. Public calabash.
Okay.
How do I mean? What a lot of men like me go through.
Please.
It's a public study, okay?
Okay.
Yes, because men can't speak out in that area, so I'm trying to speak out now.
Please.
What? Yes. Some men like us, you know, I call them we are the chicken-hearted men.
Okay.
And I want our girls, our daughters, our ladies, our wives, whosoever, to advise us in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Even the men who fall in this category should also call, because we need advice. We need a rescue.
Okay.
Now the story is this: it's some of us who have daughters. Maybe they have 2 or 3 daughters. Then they have so much love these daughters. They so much passionate, emotional, right from the cradle.
Mm-hmm.
They started giving so much love to these children, apart from even the male too.
Mm-hmm.
Because knowing that these young girls will one day grow to women and get married and leave their homes.
Okay.
Despite the fact that he is married to somebody's daughter, then the problem is this. You see, the emotional breakdown on the day that particular child, girl, is leaving home.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, what happens to the man himself? Seeing his daughter leaving him for life.
There's nothing. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's very good. Well, that's what we're praying for. I'm coming, my dear sister. I'm coming. Okay. That's what we're praying for, and even a man like me wouldn't wish for my children to stay home. But this is what is happening to us. Yeah, especially where they live from. Maybe we see them once in 5 years.
Yeah,
just like the calls. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, that trauma is this, because it's really a lot of men bear it that they want to. They don't know what to do. They don't know, and women are more favored because when those daughters give birth, when the daughters give birth, they go for mugo.
Okay.
Do you understand? Now, leaving the man at home, then sometimes, the man will look around. He will no longer see his children, those that he used to play with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You understand? Then the man, the next thing is depression, loneliness.
Oh.
He will be dying in silence.
But you have a wife that you love. Am I missing something here?
Yes, quite all right. But sometimes, not every man has that kind of passionate wife. I'm sorry to say that.
No. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, you're right when you say not everybody has that.
Yeah. So when these women and even if the wife is not really that passionate about her husband, but that comes for when you see somebody talking to you, you understand? Mm-hmm. Then the man is left home, nothing, nobody to talk to. Mm-hmm. So these things. It's really affecting so many of us. Now I tell you, my daughters, when they were young, they were I've been so close. Even as I speak with you,
yeah.
I used to do something when they were kids. Each time they want to sleep, I back them the way mothers back their children.
Yeah.
But I had to do it because I wouldn't want another man to see me to start laughing at me or at me,
Okay.
So each time they want to sleep, I back them, I tie them with wrapper, then sing with them. And that is how because now the problem I'm facing now is this. I'm looking at it. So one day, which I'm really praying for that, yes, they have to go out, they'll get married, all right? Then, but the fear of, missing them, that's what I'm battling with.
Okay.
My sister, I have to be honest to you.
No, you're
right. Many men have gone through all these things, and some of them even get heartbroken, and, they won't tell you, and before they die. They die, because when you look at many of the families, you see that the men die quick. Then the mothers, the wives, go out there. They stay with their daughters. They have fun. They enjoy. They see their children. But the man has died away. Okay. So this is one of the things. It's a societal problem. So I'm calling on the public.
Okay, so I'm going to have the public speak on this. I kind of feel your concern. I have something to say about it, but I don't want it to just be my opinion. I think men should also tell you how they may have surmounted this problem or this concern, or if they have accepted their own fate. So if you're listening, we'll just have the public speak on the matter.
Oh, yeah. That's what I didn't want. I want our daughters. Let them talk to us. There are many of us. I'm now speaking on behalf of the men. Like the chicken-hearted men like me. You understand? So
you're not chicken-hearted. No, I don't. No, you're not. You're not chicken-hearted. You're not.
God.
You're not. I think you have raised a very valid observation. The question is now, I mean, I want to say something, but I want to wait. I want the public to speak first, so I'm not influencing people in one way or the other. So let's just have the public react to it real quick, particularly
Joyce,
men.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I'm listening.
All right. So if you are a father whose daughter who's married, okay, maybe you have a daughter who's married, or you pretty much feel exactly before I say something, and then I mean, you would not misconstrue me, but I'm a woman and I have a perspective, so I want to hear the men first. And maybe even the women. No. Let's hear the men. The men, because I think other men may also be able to properly capture their own emotion and may inject some aspect to this particular complaint from this gentleman and afford everyone who's listening a better understanding as to how to fix the problem if this is a problem. Okay, let's talk. It's Confessions Thursday. Hello, how are you?
Good afternoon, Lady J.
Do you have a contribution or a confession?
Contribution.
1 minute.
I said the name, but I just want to say something. So there was this.
You have 1 minute. Just get to it.
Okay, 2 weeks ago, and the man also, the father of the bride, also raised this issue. And what I just told him was that I know he had been emotionally attached to the girl, the bride, the daughter, for over 20-something years of his life. But he should have faith in the fact that she's moving on into another life and they would still get to see constantly. So what this man raised just now, it's not that, thank God you corrected him, it's not chicken heart, but it's this emotional love, being displayed between father and daughter. And the only thing is for the women to make the house habitable for the men so that even when they are no longer with their daughters, the women in question is what I would really, really clamor for, because I don't know the kind of relationship he has with his wife at home. And so that's where the void and the vacuum can be filled. But this man has to understand the fact that the girl is charting a new course in life, and then they would get to see each other. So even if there will always be a vacation that will bring them back home. So please, it's just a new phase. It's a metamorphosis, and you'll get by.
Okay, so I think it's the getting by that's now the conversation, or let's say the getting by is the issue. He's finding it hard to get by. So let's hear the man. Hello. It's Confessions Thursday.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Welcome. You have a minute.
Yes. I would like to comment on that man that says he has a woman that is emotionally dependent on him.
You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
What I want to say is that most men, majority of men that I've observed my brief work on this earth, they are not wired that way. So we women, if we are getting married, we should have less expectations in that regard, especially after the first 2-3 years of marriage. So the things tend to fizzle away, and like in my own case, at a point I had to come to reality with the fact that it's not there. So because of that, I can't walk out of the marriage. It's not enough reason for you to say you want to leave your marriage.
No, it's probably not enough reason for you. You can't speak for somebody else.
For me, it is not, because my husband is doing every other thing. He's good in his responsible and every other thing. So I discover it's not only him alone. Most men, it's only we women that we are emotional. We want to be.
That's not true. That's not true. It's not just we women. There are some men who are that way.
Some men are good at it, but if you don't have the man that is good at it, my advice is you just put up with it. What will you do?
Okay.
Don't do anything to leave. That should not be a reason for you to leave your marriage.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. I appreciate. It's Confessions Thursday. Hello.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Yeah, you have a minute.
I want to say something about what that man said, because I love my daughter. Say something about her. I will sit her down. Say, look, mommy, you will live with me forever. I want you to be somebody that you won't rely on any man. One day you will leave my house and get married, get your own family. You are talking about the wife is not there or the wife is not showing love. Me that I don't have wife, but what do? I can't wait the day you get married. But there's time for everything. When the time comes, she will get married and get her own family. So for me, thank God, I'm not in that category of men who will go up to that extent.
Okay.
Thank you, Joyce.
Thank you. Okay, so this is someone who's pretty much bracing himself up for what may appear to be the future. This one, good afternoon. I'm in a dilemma. I had some serious issues in my marriage that led to separation that lasted over a year back in 2017. I got entangled with another woman who got pregnant for me and birthed a baby girl. Sure. Birth a baby girl. Okay. I later resolved issues with my wife, and we came back together after almost 2 years of separation. Now, my baby from the other woman is 7 years old, and the mother asked that I take her to live with me since she's married. The mother of the child, asked that I take her to live with me since she is married to another who doesn't want the child. How do I break this news to my wife? Would she accept the child? Though I have 3 boys and a girl with my wife, she has been asking for another girl. Oh, would she accept this? Oh, nice. Let's see. I don't know if your wife is going to accept it. The only way we know if your wife is going to accept it is for you to tell her. And telling your wife may be the most interesting thing you may do in this life, because it holds the future in some way. I think you should tell her. Tell her the story. I don't know the outcome, because I don't know your wife's temperament. I don't know the foundation of your marriage. I don't know what binds you two together. It's quite an interesting situation. And I would say be honest about your submission to your wife. That's what you have to do first. What am I going to say? That she's not going to accept it? I mean, I'll be wrong to do that. So I'll just advise that you tell your wife. You have to tell your wife. Particularly now that the mother of the child wants you to take your child. You have no other choice than to tell your wife. But here is something that I thought you should have done earlier. You should have told your wife a lot earlier. You should have told her like from the morning, the very beginning. Well, since you didn't and you're here, then you tell her. We don't know what's going to happen, so I'll wait for you to tell her and then you give me feedback. Thank you so much. Confessions Thursday on Nigeria Info. Welcome, it's Confessions Thursday.
Yes, good afternoon.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, I lost my other brother 2012. And before he died, he have a baby girl. She's 13 years old now. And my family is forcing me to remarry my other brother's wife. But I just can't marry the lady because she's older than me. I don't love her. I don't have any feelings for her. According to my family, they say it's a tradition that once a family member is married to someone and then he dies, the brother to that person takes over. And that's just don't want that. That's just what I don't want. I want to find my own love. I have somebody I'm in love with, and my family just can't let me be. They keep pressuring me that I should have my other brother's wife as my wife. I don't just know what to do. So I am just calling for advice.
Have you spoken to your brother's wife?
I can't talk to someone I don't love. She's older than me.
No. I'm not saying speak to her about the love affair. There's no love between the both of you. I mean the situation of this is what the tradition is saying, but I don't love you, and I hope you understand that. And I want to know what your thoughts are. Are you going to stay? Well, I mean, she's your brother's wife, so I'm guessing since your brother died, you must have said to her, sorry for your loss or something, paid a condolence visit.
Yeah, I have spoken to her. She wants me, but I don't want her.
Oh, there we go. She does?
Yes, she do. She wants me.
Well,
I don't want her.
Well, if you don't want someone, you don't want someone. I don't know that there's any other way you can say it besides saying it plainly, openly, and more straightforwardly. If you don't want her, you don't want her. Now, the interesting thing here is you say culture. I want to believe that, Nigerian Info listeners can help us out with the culture part. Left to me, the culture can burn in hell. But you see, that's me. I don't know how much you care for your culture and the views of your family enough to do that which is against your own conscience. So let those who have been in this situation before, wait, can you tell me, those of you who have gone against your culture, what happened? Because maybe that's like the biggest fear, that if you go against culture, something is going to happen. So if you've gone against the grain before, what happened? Because if all that's going to happen is somebody is going to say, you're not going to join Youth Forum, you're not going to be a part of our Village Man Committee, like that can be the devil's offer. You don't care. I mean, what are you going to do with that? But then again, I'm just speaking from here and I have a different perspective. So let's hear what is the best solution for culture and marrying your brother's wife. Such an old tradition. Very old tradition. Wow. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm fine. Good afternoon, Joyce.
Welcome. So you have a confession?
No, I don't
You have
a
1 minute.
confession.
Real quick.
Yeah, just to respond to the last caller. It actually happened to me. Mine was that when my brother died.
You have 1 minute. Just get to the point. Just tell him real quick.
That's what I'm trying to do in 1 minute.
Okay.
I had a very clear and direct, similar issue like that. But it's not about tradition. It's about your personality. Tradition doesn't do anything to anybody.
Okay.
Everybody has one life to live. So you first your life, you first your love. You tell the person, if you can't stay, just remarry. In my own case, I told the lady, I can't just marry you. My brother is late, and he can be happy anywhere he is, seeing me getting married to his wife. So eventually, the lady had to go.
Okay.
So you don't need to follow anybody's tradition or whatever that you want to marry or remarry someone who is someone else.
Okay. You're not dead. Look at you. Well, thank you so much for making it this
thank
far. We're going to quickly go off on a break, and when we come back, well, you know for sure it's Confessions Thursday, and this gentleman, well, has been made an offer to marry his elder brother's wife. He needs your help. On Nigeria Info's The Sunny Side.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
Come and experience hospitality. Hotel Expo Nigeria is back for the 5th time this August. Enjoy huge discounts on premium hotels and flight tickets. Connect with business leaders and innovators and learn from our conferences as you discover the latest trends. Experience service and product suppliers, technology and more as you buy, taste, learn and network on the show floor. It's Hotel Expo Nigeria holding at Landmark Event Center, Lagos on August 28 and 29, 2024. Doors open from 10 a.m. This Expo, networking and conference event is open to all. Register to attend for free at www.hotelexponigeria.com. Brought to you by Airpeace, Budweiser, Stays Connect, Burger King, The Belvedere, Escapade App, Landmark Africa Group, and we print, package, and promote. Media partner, Cool Wazobia Nigeria Info FM.
Hi, I'm Natasha Kimani. I'm a governance and public policy expert and the host of Talk to Me Direct podcast. Talk to Me Direct is produced by Luminate. Luminate is a global foundation working to ensure that everyone, especially those underrepresented, have the information, rights, and power to influence decisions that affect their lives. In this first episode, I speak with Amina Salihu, a feminist and a practitioner in the philanthropy field in Africa.
And so once a country does not prioritize the well-being of its teachers, you're also diminishing the value that you have put on education.
Like and subscribe to Talk to Me Direct wherever you get your podcasts.
The first two semi-finalists of Nigeria Info's I Beg to Differ Tournament of Champions have emerged from the quarterfinals. On Thursday, we will meet the next two semi-finalists who will go head-to-head. At 4 p.m., Minanengi Ofori David and Oguneye Ayomide will debate the topic. Is the belief in an afterlife essential for a meaningful existence? And at 5 p.m., Oke Orji Delight and Oluwalade Demilade will debate the topic. Is animal testing for scientific research justified? I am Yvonne Okaifo. Join Femi Obang-Daniels and me as we discover who the next two semi-finalists will be. I Beg to Differ Tournament of Champions. 16 debaters, now 6. One winner, 2 million naira. Sponsored by Lesheho Microfinance Bank. Supported by Chrisland Schools, Olaiya Foods, Obiwizi, Call to Fly, Biloxi, and Massey Street Children's Hospital. For sponsorship and partnership, send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ. A Tournament of Champions.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info. Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info is still the sunny side with Joyce and Lagos. If you have Japa on your mind, if you are thinking of Japa, you're thinking of traveling, well, relocation, if that's the case, you need to listen to what I have to say, okay? So it's the second edition of the Japa seminar with Uzo Oduduoba of Wazobia FM. If you're looking for the right path to study, live, or work abroad without losing your funds to unscrupulous travel agents, or you're looking for funds to finance your overseas plans, if your answer is yes, then do not miss this exclusive opportunity, okay? Reserve your seats now for the premium Jackpot seminar with Uzo Oduduoba of Wazobia FM. Here you gain valuable insights, travel loans, learn proven strategies, get insider tips, network with industry leaders, one-on-one discussions with seasoned travel experts, and take the next step towards achieving your traveling goals. When is it happening? Saturday, 7th of September 2024. That's the date. Time 12 noon prompt. Please, Lagos, be punctual. Okay, venue is Creative Box Hall at the new Ogusoya Shopping Mall, Sule, Lagos. Okay, that's happening at Creative Box Hall at the new Ogusoya Shopping Mall, Sule, Lagos. Access fee is 10,000 naira and it admits only one person. Please, oh, I mean, for a premium seminar, you have to pay. You have to pay now. Access is not free. Stop it. For seat reservations and further inquiries, please contact the number 0802 383 1303 0802 383 1303. Hurry now and secure your spot because seats are filling up fast, so don't say we didn't tell you. And here they do not give visa. Yeah, there's no visa given here. This event is powered by Strong Voice Media and proudly supported by Wazobia FM, Cool FM, and Nigeria Info. Remember, it's the second edition of the Jackpot seminar with Uzo Oduduoba of Wazobia FM, and you do not want to miss it. It's summertime, and when we think of summertime, we think of summer camp for the kids. Yes, it's time for summer camp, and Upbeat Summer Camp is definitely the one. It's an unforgettable 8-week summer camp adventure, okay, where there's on-site excitement and skill development waiting for you and your kids, okay? So it's a comprehensive program that offers a diverse range of core activities, including gymnastics, chef academy, football, basketball, artificial intelligence, and robotics for on-site skill development for kids during the summer break. Now, it's happening every Friday. Participants will also get to enjoy engaging in arts and crafts, virtual games, trampoline sessions, and outdoor activities. It sounds like fun already. I want to spend my summer there, but I can't. So if you're a kid and you have time on your hands, well, do not miss out, okay? It's the Upbeat Summer Camp, and it's happening at the Upbeat Center, number 11 Admiralty Road, Lekki Phase 1, Lagos. So you don't want to miss out. You want to rush there now, okay? Weekly bookings are from 60,000 naira. Okay, weekly bookings is 60,000 naira, and for daily bookings is 15,000 naira. Just 15,000 naira. I mean, daily fun. Please, they have a 10% discount for siblings. So if you have a brother and a sister, well, you automatically just get yourself a 10% discount. So the more children you begin, your discount is going. Well, this has started from July 22nd and is ending September 7th. So time is going. Come and do not miss out on the fun. It's the Upbeat Summer Camp. And if you want more inquiries, sponsorships, partnerships, please contact the number 0908 878 8994. 0908 878 8994. Go and tell daddy and mommy now, because this one is going and it sounds like fun. It's brought to you by Upbeat, the first trampoline and family entertainment center in West Africa. right, and still speaking on education, have you heard of the gathering of diction coaches, educators, consultants, and communication enthusiasts? Well, it's the 2024 edition of the Association of Diction Coaches of Nigeria, ADCN's National Conference. The theme of this conference is Elocution in the Digital Age, adapting traditional speech training methods for modern communication platforms. The ADCN conference will feature keynote speeches, panel sessions, and networking among like minds. It's a rich lineup of speakers, which includes award-winning presenter, radio and TV host Frank Edor, communication professionals such as Dr. Catherine Oyejiaka, Femi Obong-Daniels, Omotunde Adibawale, David Lolowon, Bibi George, Ayonfe Oluwa Wole Ojo, Titus Bankole, personal brand champion Omotoyosi Ajayi, and renowned educationists such as Dr. Wasiu Adumadein, President Emeritus NAPPS, and Mrs. Ayola Akinyeye, Director of Schools, Chrisland Schools Limited. Date is August 31st, 2024. Time is 10 a.m. and dinner is 5 p.m. Venue is Chrisland School Lekki, that's located at 12 Olubumi Owa off Admiralty Road, Lekki, Phase 1, Lagos. It's a free to attend event, but registration is definitely necessary, okay? So you want to go and register at bit.ly/ADCN National Conference, okay? So that's bit.ly/ADCN National Conference. For more information and enquiries, partnerships, and sponsorships, you can call the numbers 0812 626 2814, 0812 626 2814, or you can call 0803 838 0173, 0803 838 0173. The conference will be streamed online via ADCN's social media handles. Association of Diction Coaches of Nigeria on Facebook. That's their handle, Association of Diction Coaches of Nigeria on Facebook. And you can follow at diction_coaches_of_Nigeria on Instagram for more details. That's at diction_coaches_of_Nigeria on Instagram for more details. It's the 2024 ADCN National Conference, and it's proudly supported by P1 Max, the British Council, Chrisland Schools Limited, MTN, and 99.3 Nigeria Info FM.
On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. Okay, so good to have you join the conversation as always on Nigeria Info. Today, Confessions Thursday. When you're calling, you don't say your name, and you know what the drill is. We're talking secrets, honey. Secret situations as they play out before your eyes or in your life, and you need company to understand. You need opinions to elucidate. You need people to share or even just airing it out, and you want someone to listen. Your Nigeria Info. My name's Joyce. It's 37 minutes past 1 p.m. on the clock on the sunny side. Welcome to Confessions Thursday. You have a confession?
I don't have a confession. Good afternoon.
1 minute.
I just want to advise that guy that said you should marry your brother's wife.
Go ahead. 1 minute.
If his conscience do not go for it, let the lady go now. You cannot force yourself on tradition or allow tradition to force themselves on you.
Oh.
And for me, I cannot marry my brother's wife or my sister. I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. What sort of offering is that thing, though? Such a weird. I think it's a devil's offer. Like, why? Some people have done it, but if you don't want to do it, there's no reason why you should. Hello, it's Confessions Thursday.
Hello, Madam Joyce. Good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome. Do you have a confession?
No.
1 minute. Go ahead.
I want to advise that guy. You see, first of all, you should have asked the guy if the relationship between the guy and that woman when the husband was alive. Because I had such a situation before. The guy was a sailor, so the only guy that put joy in the life of this woman is that young guy that was living with them. So when the man eventually died, so it was not easy to even separate this guy because they were about getting married. But it was too much pressure that disconnected them. So the solution to it is that the guy should call the woman. If the guy knows that his hand is clean, that there's no relationship between them before, because for the woman to just accept immediately, it means both of them, maybe they have a kind of relationship before. So
Well, he didn't say that there was any relationship. In fact, he even said he doesn't even speak to her.
Okay, so what we do is that you should call the woman to a quiet corner.
Why?
Have a discussion like what that guy talked. Discuss with her. If you have any problem that he needed, he will be there for her. If you see a man you want to get married to, yes, no problem.
All right.
So you should always be there for them. That should be okay, not to get married. No.
All right. Confessions Thursday. Welcome to the show, Nigeria Info. Make it back. Someone is asking me what's the difference between love and desperation. That's obvious. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Confessions
Good afternoon,
Thursday. Do
Madam
you have a
Joyce.
confession?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. I met a girl,
Congratulations.
but I don't even know where to start from.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Before now, I've been having a date, but with my own language. But at the end of the day, because I will just like, okay, like when I was in the village, we date together. Okay, I want to travel. Simply, I cannot travel with you. Then before I get back to
Pardon me, I'm lost here. Travel with two what? Two women?
No, as in when I was in the village,
Uh-huh.
I have a girl.
Mm-hmm.
So at some point, okay, babe, I cannot longer be in the village again. Let me travel and go and see what is going on.
Okay, great.
We all agreed. Then I traveled. Only for me to get back home, I found out that she has gotten married to another guy. Okay, what
there
happened?
you go.
What happened? No explanation. I let that go. I faced another one again. My same tribe.
Mm-hmm.
So, at the end of the day, after so much expenses,
Mm-hmm.
I was called that, this girl, you have to let this girl be. She's having so many affairs.
Okay.
Which I called her, I said, what is going on? He said that I'm in Lagos, she's in the village, that she cannot be waiting for me. I said, but now I'm not settled, so I can't take your responsibility with me here.
Okay.
I said, that's the reason why I'm traveling almost every year just to come and see you. That one goes by. I don't discover that, and I conclude that maybe the relationship with my side is not working. So I now met one girl on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
which we started dating.
Hurry
I said,
up.
let me try that one, or maybe since it's not my language. We begin.
Okay.
And before then, I asked her, okay, are you in any relationship?
Mm-hmm.
He said, yes, actually, but the guy traveled abroad, and ever since he came back, they are not in good terms again.
Okay.
I said, okay, can we go on? She said, yes. It's okay. So we now begin since 2022.
Hurry up. What happened?
So we begin to, sometimes he encourage me, like the business I want to start now.
Mm-hmm.
I must be sincere. She opened my eyes to those kind of business.
Okay.
Yes. So, and I keep spending on her every day, one thing or the other, like that, to the extent that's okay. I want to come and see your people.
Okay.
She's okay. But before then, I want her to finish her service first. maybe at the end of the service, there I will now go and do the introduction. But I noticed that when she wanted to go for her service,
hurry
she
up.
was crying on phone,
Yeah.
which I encouraged her until when she was going, I know how much I spent. Even when she was in the camp, she called me, this, no water, no food, this, she don't like the food. I sent her money. But only for her to come out after 2 weeks, she was not telling me that she's pregnant.
For you?
Not for me.
Okay.
So I was like, pregnant for who? Is it that you were pregnant inside the camp? Or what really happened? She was like, before she went to camp, she met her ex that were dating before she went to the camp. I said, but you told me people are not together again. See that she don't know what happened, that she cannot explain. I said, no, you can explain. Explain to me. But what is paining me now, after sending her money for house rent, that is when she now said, she's not telling me all this story. At this point, I don't even know what to do again, because the sister said I should come and see her, but she said I should not come.
Well,
but she still wants to speak with me. That's what I don't understand.
I'm even confused on your behalf, but let's fix this though. She has told you that the child is not for you, it's for her ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
And you have a problem of giving her money, and then she tells you she's pregnant for someone else. You want to collect your money back?
No.
Okay.
Because I don't want to collect the money back.
Okay.
But 2 weeks ago, I just discovered that she wasn't pregnant.
Hurry up with this gist now. Where are you going with this?
No, because that was what she told me, that she was pregnant. That's
okay, then 2 weeks ago you discovered she's not pregnant.
She's not pregnant. So I now asked her, why would you lie with pregnancy? She wasn't able to answer, but now she don't want to be with me, but she still want to talk to me. That's what I don't understand.
Well, it's straightforward. You may want to talk to her, I think, maybe for clarity. If she doesn't want to be with you, good. I would ask that you brace your mind up for the eventuality. I don't know if you want to be with her. Do you want to be with her?
To be sincere, I love the girl.
Do you want to be with her?
I want to be with her, but the way and manner in which she is handling the thing, that's what I don't understand.
She's just not that into you. So I want you to admit to yourself that you want to be with her, but she doesn't want to be with you. I'm just really trying to simplify it here for you. She's just not that into you. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? Okay. So, well, thank you very much. Your matter is particularly complex. I think, one, because your girl is playing tricks on you. And maybe taking advantage of your commitments to the relationship, or maybe even taking advantage of the fact that you like her or you're in love with her. I don't know what you have going on emotionally. But do you love her? Do you want to be with her? If it's a yes, admit it to yourself. She doesn't want to be with you. That way you can mentally begin to build some sort of resistance against what may appear to be a blow. Yeah, because the reality sometimes is just a blow to the nose. Sometimes it's worse than that. You meet her, she's going to tell you. I don't know what she's going to tell you. I even think you should find out. She's going to probably, I don't know what she's going to tell you. Give you an excuse, give you a reason why she's pregnant, why she lied she's not pregnant. Whatever it is, just brace up your mind she's not doing. So that when she tells you bye-bye, you can comfortably, well, you're not going to be so confident about it, but you can look it and say, well, yeah, it's okay. I guess it was fine while it lasted. I'll go try somewhere else. Thank you for calling. There's nothing else you can do. Really nothing besides accept the outcome. And good luck with that. Confessions. Hey, Nigeria Info. How are you? Make it back. Confessions Thursday. Make it back. There's a message here. I'm in a serious situation financially. So you say financially incapable now, but I have a brother in the UK who has an opportunity for me to marry a fat lady so I can relocate. But honestly, she's not just my choice. And told my brother, but every member of the family are insulting me now for taking opportunity for granted. But I'm not an opportunist and maintained my ground. I need your advice. You don't need an advice. You have done what you know to be right, both in the eyes of men and in the eyes of God. First of all, in your own conscience, you have judged yourself. And you know that this is not something good to do. And you have done it. There's nothing more for me to say, except you think you have done something bad, which is not bad. But then again, I think maybe it's the guilt of quote unquote missing out on an opportunity. This is not an opportunity. This is what psychopaths do. Take advantage of the other person for self-gain. At least you have shown that you have human conscience and that you would not do to another human what you wouldn't want another human to do to you. That's the least you can do in this world of opportunists, psychopaths, selfish, arrogant, dim-minded, wicked people. This is the light when we say, let there be light in the consciousness of men. There's nothing else I can say. You have done what's just. Your family people, though. Look, start looking for a woman you can fall in love with so you can give up that family for another family. What kind of family is that? It's like your whole family members are hustlers. They're just out here they're eating flesh, eating bone, drinking blood, anything just for an advantage. Hey, welcome. Can you hear me? It's Confessions Thursday. Nigeria Info. Hold on a second. I got you. You're here. On the sunny side, it's Confessions Thursday.
Hello?
Do you have a confession?
Yeah, I want to tell the other guy that just confessed about his relationship with the copper girl.
Mm-hmm.
My advice for that guy is that don't forget about that girl.
Okay.
You are a mugu. You are a mugu to those girls.
No, that's not true. That's just because she took advantage of him doesn't make him stupid. I don't think so. I don't believe that.
That is the obvious. Those people normally find a lady from a Facebook and I say, these are stories now. It's not obvious that it's not in love with her. It's only there to obtain him to survive.
Okay.
Yeah, finish with him. So you better don't forget about her.
Got it. Thank you very much. Confessions Thursday. Hello. Welcome to the show. Turn off the volume of your radio set.
Hello, Joyce.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Mm-hmm. You have a confession?
Yeah, I want to just advise that guy.
1 minute. Go ahead.
The guy have 4 mugu, so let him forget about the lady.
He's not a mugu, please.
Yeah, that is it now. Because any woman in anywhere, any part of the world you trade for school, is not coming back to marry you.
That's not true. I mean, there are bad cases, but there are good cases.
True.
You can't say that's true. 2 days ago, I saw a video of women dancing for their husbands for seeing them through school. That has an element of truth in it, but we can't call that truth because the experiences differ from person to person.
No, that is not
okay.
true.
I'll take it from you. Okay.
In Nigerian history, I've not seen it happen.
Well, you've been unfortunate, I must say. Thank you.
It cannot happen. It cannot happen.
You're going to have to change neighborhoods to see something different.
Have a fine ladies that can give you to marry.
All right. Okay. I'll remember that. Thank you so much for calling. Let me just do one more. Can I do one more? Yeah, I can do one more.
Yes.
Yeah, let me do one more. Hey, welcome to Confessions Thursday on Nigeria Info. Make it back. Okay, you can go ahead. And maybe I can.
Okay, Lagos, if you are in traffic, well, I've got good news for you, okay? So, because I know that I cannot be the only one that absolutely hates sitting in traffic, driving in traffic. Just the thought of being stuck in one spot can be so frustrating. I beg, honestly, if there's anything that will make that wala better, well, I'm definitely going to jump on it. And that's why when I heard this gist, I said I need to come and tell Lagos so, because this gist is very, very important and beneficial to them. It has to do with food and it has to do with Nor. So this is coming from Nor. And just if you are in traffic today, Thursday the 22nd, well, there's something special planned for you. And I'm sure you're wondering what it is. Okay, so if you're passing within any of these routes that I'm about to call out now, well, you're lucky. If you're going between Osborne, Foreshore to Ikoyi, Ozumba Mbadewe to Circle Mall, Allen Okwebi to Adeni Jones Ikeja, or Maryland to Mobolaji Bank Anthony, well, Noor is about to excite your taste buds with some good jollof for the road. So the routes are Osborne Foreshore to Ikoyi, Ozobamba Dewe to Seko Mall, Allen Okwebi to Adeni Jones Ikeja, Maryland to Mobolaji Bank Anthony. So if any of these routes are your routes and you're driving and you're in traffic or you're trying to buy fuel, well, Noor is about to excite your taste buds. And guess what? There's some special criteria for being part of this Noor good jollof treat. So if you're driving a green car, that's criteria number 1. Or if you are wearing a green outfit today, I'm not talking about tomorrow, today, if you are passing any of those roads that I called, and you're driving a green car or you're wearing a green outfit, well, today is your lucky day. And if you're also a woman, you're not wearing a green dress or you're not driving a green car, but you are a woman driving, well, today's your lucky day too. And for anyone driving kids in the car, you also are lucky. There's a hot, sweet plate of jollof rice just waiting for you. Okay, so it looks like there's finally something that you can look forward to in traffic, all thanks to Noor. And do not forget to send our own share of the tasty good jollof rice. So I mean, I'll need some here. I need it. It's good. Jollof and sunny side, it goes together.
She's on a diet. Thank you so much.
Oh God, Lagos, please.
99.3 Nigeria Info Confessions Thursday. Okay, just one more?
Yeah, just one more. Lagos, if you're a kid and you're a parent and wondering what to do this summer, well, I've got news for you. Okay, it's from Peter Rufai Summer Sports Camp. It's the Peter Rufai Summer Sports Camp season 8 and it's happening at Amuwo Odofin chapter. Okay, so if you've been wanting to join and be part of this, well, it's bigger and better and it's continuing. It's been an incredible summer so far and they are excited to keep the momentum going. Do not miss out on this perfect opportunity for your kids to discover and nurture their innate talents in the game of football. So your preferred summer program promises to be an unforgettable experience filled with inspiration, excitement and endless possibilities that will boost your kids and make them stand out in the crowd. So if your kids love football, well, you don't want to miss out on this one. You can register today and enjoy the drills, the skills and the thrills with the true legend of game himself, Dodo Mayana, and other experienced coaches. And guess what? Parents are not left out. Yes, Lagos, parents are not left out. Okay, so you can register today and join the crowd. Come one, come all. Let's create beautiful memories together. It's going to be fun. It's the Peter Rufai Summer Sports Camp Amuwo Odofin chapter and it starts on Monday 19th August to Saturday 31st August 2024. It's happening at Dairos Toff and City Pride School Amuwo Odofin, Festac side, Lagos. Registration is open to boys and girls between the ages of 3 to 17. These are between the ages of 3 to 17, then they're welcome. Okay, so for inquiries, sponsorships, and you want to ask questions, you're not sure what's going on, well, you can contact them on these numbers: 0810 058 0744, 0810 058 0744, or you can reach them on number 0806 498 8993, 0806 498 8993, or you can just shoot them an email at starroofofficial@gmail.com. That's starufofficial@gmail.com, or send them a WhatsApp message on 0811 230-1652, 0811-230-1652. Okay, so it's the summer sports camp is powered by Star Sports Development and supported by Cool FM, Nigeria Info FM, and Wazobia FM. And here, your child's well-being and safety is their utmost priority.
Okay, so I'm going to quickly read this one. Anonymous: my wife does not like sex. We seldom make love, and when we do, it seems like I'm in it all alone. She just lay there with no excitement. I had several discussions with her, and she keeps saying she would improve, but I can't see any effort. I love her so much, and I don't want to cheat on her even when the opportunities are there. I get frustrated to the extent that I masturbate just to relieve myself, but I feel bad after it, and also feel I'm cheating on her whenever I pleasure myself. I really don't know. Hold on. I really don't know what to do. I have appealed, long discussions with her, even threatened a divorce, even though I didn't mean it. Yet no improvement. Sometimes I feel very single, even while married. But other than that, she's a good woman. What do I do? Okay, so I can give you a theory. And I think by the end of the day, even if you spoke to a therapist or you spoke to anybody else, it will still come down to this theory. I don't know what it is that you want. And every time you are presented with a difficulty, it's as though somewhere in that difficulty is an opportunity with a choice. It's like, well, you may not call it like the best of choices or best of options, but there's a choice you have to make. So a very good example will be you're doing a job. They don't pay you so well, but you like the job, and you have to make a choice whether you're going to stay on that job with whatever they're paying you, which is not good enough for you, or you're going to quit that job and go look for another job that pays more. Now, you may have a job where they pay you more, but you don't like the job. And honestly, the only excuse you would give about the job paying you more is because it helps you cover your bills, but you really don't like the job. So you see, these are like choices we make. So I say that to say, you may have to consider whether you can stay here and love her as a good person that you claim she is, and you take all that she gives. That's it. Or you leave her for someone else whom, in your view, gives you what you want. Interestingly, these are choices. Choices I can't make for you, she can't make for you. It's not the most brilliant of options, but this is what it's down to. Well, she says she's tried. Well, you say you don't see any effort. Well, I think first you should see a therapist, see a doctor, find out what it is psychologically, physically. Yeah, once you figure all that out and it's still her saying, well, yeah, I don't know what the word is, but if she's not there, then she's not there. Then you decide whether you stay here and say, well, I love you and I'll stay. Or, well, I really want sex and I would take sex over you. Yeah, those are your options. You don't even have any other option. So you make a choice. All right. It's a difficult one, but I wish you well. It's 2 p.m. on the clock. It's time now for the headlines. Thank you so much for being here. We're off on a break. We'll be right back.
It's 2 o'clock. .3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.